back, guys. We're back in the Sleeper's Temple, and last episode we had a huge reveal, and that Korkalom is working with the enemy. Now, that doesn't really matter that much for us. It was sort of hinted at when Kronos said that he was always an insidious person. Now, let's pop a quick speed potion. Now, this gate is open right here, and this basically just leads to that, yep, that big room we were in earlier. So this place basically is gonna set us up with a new puzzle. Now, in the original Gothic, if we're gonna check the murals, we can see there's stuff to shoot at. There's stuff up here. And this should... That's really interesting. That I don't remember that actually happening in the OG Gothic. Pretty cool. Now, the question is the puzzle answer to just shoot from outside? Might be. Because I remember in the original Gothic it was slightly different, but then again, we are playing the patched version, so we have to take that into account. Now, there's that up there, and let's examine this room way closer, okay? Because I remember there was a secret compartment somewhere. So, one thing that bugs me is that if you pop a speed potion and then load the game, are we gonna die? Okay. Aha. So that was the answer. Or you can just move here. Okay, good to know. I really can't remember what was up here. There was another switch or something. Aha, I see. So we have to shoot at that, and now that gate is open. And I'm guessing that gate is gonna open as well. I really don't understand this specific transition because, okay, it's gonna, don't wanna get crushed. Okie dokie. So let's get the hell out of here. Now, this is the second puzzle, which is gonna contain more of these symbol puzzles. What do we have here? We have a circle. And if we remember the previous formula, we should have had a fire first, a circle, and then whatever was left. So let's pop a fire. And I'm actually curious, what happens if we intentionally do it wrong? Something spawned. A demon. I wonder if this was the room I misremembered, and this is the infinite demon spawning room. Can we actually kill him with a bow and arrow? Yeah, can. Bow doesn't do a lot of damage. Demons are not nearly as powerful as they are in Gothic 2. Yep. Infinite demons, infinite experience. Now, if you feel you're under level, or maybe you just want to get some easy experience, you can do this for a few hours, get a lot of levels. But okay, this is the last demon, I swear. I've never actually tested if if there's a finite number of demons, or maybe if something like a demon lord, or if they stop spawning at one point or not. So the second one is the circle. Yep, no demon spawned, and the third one has to be. Here we also have something up there. That's interesting. So what happens if I shoot that? Ah, that's pretty cool. Very cool. Okay, so let's activate the last one. See what happens. So that gate is now opened. Okay, what do we have here? Ah, so we basically have the clue to this puzzle. We have the fire, the circle, and the snail-looking thingy, I guess. Looks like a snail shell. And more skulls. When in doubt, when you want to construct an evil temple, just add skulls. Add more skulls and even more skulls. If you ever run into creative design issues. Now let's see, we have what seems to be like an orc, undead orc down there. Okay, we can handle that one. And you can actually see that these temple guards are slightly stronger than the usual orcish warriors we've fought so far. Now let's see what we have here. We have an apocalyptic templar, and this is their name, by the way. They are. Actually, these are the fanatic kinds. The apocalyptic templars are the templars we encounter later in the story. So let's pop some more healing potions. And we're probably just gonna kill you with the storm of fire. I am curious, if I kill him with magic, do I get experience again? Nope. So that bug is fixed at least. Well, partially fixed. And we don't need pyrokinesis. Pyrokinesis is a good spell, to be honest, but the issue with it is that later in the game it doesn't scale at all. So that's one of the things with magic in Gothic 1 and 2. Older spells don't really scale that well. In Gothic 2 at least, if you want to conserve resources like mana, you can use on lower mobs, lower level spells like a fireball or a firebolt or an ice lance. But in Gothic 1, spells don't really scale well at all, and that sucks. So we have to rely on a very limited number of spells, to be honest. There are only a few good spells in the game. The rest are sort of meh. Like you have Charm, which is a cute spell, but you can only use it in like a couple of situations, really. And due to how the AI works in Gothic 1, don't really need it at all, to be honest. Kind of funny that they're so dead and so lethargic that they don't even realize their friends are dying. Okie dokie. Now we're pretty much kind of want to say halfway through this temple. Maybe let's say 40% done. I'm hearing something trying to attack us. Maybe? Okay, or not. So we have a skeleton over here and a chest. A chest that contains ring of greater invincibility, sorry, and more potions that we don't really need. Other than the oh, we actually went that way. Actually, first time I've seen a mine crawler go that way. This is an area you can. Oh, so he's trying to go back, and he's gonna run through the spikes. Actually, he took some damage from the spikes. Now, in the OG Gothic, if you try to run through the spikes, they didn't insta-kill you, but they did do damage to you quickly, just like it happened right now. So we're gonna pop some more healing potions, because we have a lot of them. Might as well use them. So before we go to the area, I want to visit the tunnels first. And in this direction of the tunnels, there was a passage to the right over here. It actually forks into two areas. One area is here that contains a few mine crawlers, nothing fancy. Okie dokie. Now, this temple is actually pretty close to lava, which begs a lot of question about its design. Barbarian's Fist. Now that's an interesting weapon. Good name. I really love the weapon names in this game, by the way. Barbarian's Fist. This is the kind of weapon Gorn loves. Now, it doesn't do that much damage versus our own weapon, and I really want to keep this beautiful sword we have for the range bonus. Now, if you fall in this lava, you die. It's as simple as that. Now we're gonna check the other room because this was a fork. And this passage actually contains a diary, a journal. Okay. And a skeleton, presumably... Oh, two skeletons actually. Amulet of Purification, healing spell. And I really don't get it why they put ore nuggets in that chest. I mean, you don't really need them at this point in the game, but I'm guessing it's something that the miners dug out. So all the undead we fought so far were former human slaves, more or less. Now, we had a journal. Let's read it. And writings. So you can pause the game, read the journal right now. But basically, it's the story of one of the slaves and how they dug the temple, and how the slave wants to get vengeance against the orcs. And he's talking about a mysterious sword in a specific part of the temple, and he wants to use the sword to kill one of the orc priests. And don't ask me why I'm using my bow and arrow, because at this point you can just hack everything in melee to pieces. Doesn't really matter what weapons you choose at this point. It's entirely up to you. Now, this is another part of the temple. We're not gonna visit this part of the temple just yet. We are going to save this last part for the end. Now, what we want to do right now is go into that room after the spikes, basically. Now, can I climb up here? Okay, let's climb up, please. Thank you, Mr. Nameless Hero. You have basically two routes. You can just sort of try to dodge the spikes, that's one, or you can take the safe route. This is the safe route. And this place is gonna have 3 chambers from what I recall. And the purpose of this big cavern is to force a bridge to extend right here so we can get to the central room right there. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna visit one of these chambers at a time, and we're gonna just kill everything that's inside of them, which is usually a couple of demons. Not even full demons, they're lesser demons. Okay, activate the switch. And that's basically the entire puzzle. You just activate switches, kill demons, and bingo bongo, you're done. Now this is the first room, we're gonna go to the second room. Not a well-designed puzzle, to be honest. It's the kind of puzzle that, it's not even a puzzle. Just kill stuff and activate the switch. I guess they kind of ran out of ideas. Okay, one dead. Second one dead as well. Let's pop these big potions, shall we? Okay, second switch. And yeah, this is probably the most boring puzzle in the entire temple. And we have a hero's blade. Now, what's here as hero? That's a very good question. Sadly, it actually does less damage than what we have. But it does look cool. I actually love the way how it looks. It actually looks better than our own blade. And if I remember right, that's actually heavy two-handed sword and back in Gothic 2. I really like the weapon design. They actually feel like different weapons. And this is the last room right here. Now, I don't think you can actually get to the other side with acrobatics. I don't think I've ever tried. There isn't really any point since we're about to be just one demon. All this trip just for one demon. Okay, a couple of potions over here. Nothing fancy. And we're done. This is the entire puzzle. Laziest puzzle ever. And now the bridge should extend. Yep, we got a bridge. Now let's pop a speedy potion. A short one. Did we miss anything? I don't think we missed anything. Nope, we have not. So besides this chamber, there's a couple of other large chambers. And that's gonna be about 90% of the temple right there. We can't actually finish the temple in the first try, because we're gonna hit a sort of roadblock at one point. Now let's see, how many orcish priests we've killed so far? I think it's 3. Yep, 3 priests. So we know there's 5 of them. So we need to kill 2 more priests. Now, here's the thing. If you want to venture into this, this entrance right here, you can actually see that those spikes are going to trigger. And one way to trigger spikes, by the way, is to just shoot an arrow. Because an arrow is actually considered a solid object that can trigger spikes. Just a neat detail. Now let's just quickly save the game right here. That's an interesting sword right there. Let's save the game. Let's see what is gonna happen.
Your long travel will be over. Your mortal body will burn.
Now I don't really think that's such a good idea.
And I think this guy has the Storm of Fire rune. Yep, which we already have now. This is another blade called Demon Strike. Varag Rushk. Cool name. So what do we have here? We have a strange sword named as Strange Sword. What is the sword? Can we equip it? Or is it a miscellaneous object? So we can't actually equip it. A wonderfully made sword. Ancient runes have been engraved into the blade. Maybe Xardas can decipher these runes. I better not use it before he's identify it. Why not use it? It looks so cool. But anyway, this is basically the entire fight, the entire room right here. So again, nothing fancy. Couple of potions, if you need them. Let's pop a speed potions for ourselves. Okay, anything else in this room? I don't think there's anything else of interest. If you try to exit, you're gonna die. So you basically just should exit the way you came, aka through there. Now, anything else behind this wall? I don't think there is. Nope. So now we're gonna go to the main big chamber, the last big chamber. So we have 4 out of 5 Orcish priests killed. That's good progress so far. Really love the design of this temple. I mean, you can see that they excavated a lot, and ooh, that's a very cool mural up there. Okay. We managed to actually avoid all of the spikes. Ew, I forgot you're there. Sorry, buddy. I heard somebody drawing a sword. Yeah, that was you. Nope. And Fanatic Templar gives a lot of experience. Wow, we're actually level 42. Might actually even hit 43 when we... Actually, let's just finish him off. Might actually hit 43 when we exit the temple. Which is going to be more than plenty for us to become have a temple guard and another fanatic templar. Let's pop this essence of strength. Okay. That was a very anticlimactic fight, but then again, you are one of the baddies. Okay. So, a couple of more Templar guards and a Fanatic Templar.
Never show your face here again.
Sometimes I love when the combat AI just sort of bugs out. They think you're gonna run away and they're taunting you. That's an embarrassing death. Let's kill you as well. And I think we are actually at a point where you can just pop another mana potion. I'm not even in... Ooh, hello, Mr. Fanatic Templar. Can we just kill you with the Storm of Fire? Yes, we can. Perfect, thank you. You actually made my life way easier. Anybody else? Nope. Okie dokie. Now let's see. From what I remember, there are actually some hidden stuff in these 2 chambers, but they're locked by portcullises. So in order to open them, we actually have to do one of the game's last puzzles. So we're Just gonna quickly jump down here and here and again, then climb up. And let's see, what do they say? Looks like an elevator, and that's exactly what it is. I did not expect that to happen. So there's water, and basically what you can find here are mine crawlers. It's a very unimpressive puzzle, if you ask me. So you have some murals depicting demons and open portcullises and mine crawlers. And on this side, you have one closed portcullis and one open one. So I'm just gonna do the following. By curiosity, what happens if I activate this switch? Should technically open just one portcullis, right? Yep. The rest are closed. And what happens if we use the other one? I think some mine crawlers are gonna spawn. Yep. And some demons, exactly as they were depicted in the mural. Yep, and all of them are open. And the mine crawlers just, well, they technically don't spawn. They kind of come from up there. They actually do a surprising amount of damage. We're 600 hit points into the game, and they actually did quite a lot of damage to us. Surprised. 200 damage points, that's a third of our life. Okay. So yeah, technically they come from above you, from those tunnels up there. But if I remember right, these I think are the last mine crawlers in the game, if I'm not mistaken. Now let's summon the elevator. We can actually pop another essence of magic energy. And let's climb up. Oh, it automatically climbs up. Good to know. Ooh. Oh, so that's what happens. I get it. I get it. I get it. So switch is not exactly a solid object. You can actually clip through it, and you can fall through it. That explains a lot. As I said, Gothic is a wonderful, janky, buggy mess sometimes, but I still love it. Okay. So now we can get back to where we wanted to go. Now, I'm not sure if we can jump our way back up there, but we're gonna see if we can. So we're gonna jump over here, and over here, and over there. Try not to fall into lava, ideally. And yep, he did a cheeky jump right there. And another cheeky jump. Pop a light scroll, why not? We have a 1,000 life scrolls by now. Okay, so let's see. Spell scroll, potion, couple of floating potions. Quickly gonna loot them. I think those are permanent potions, if I'm not mistaken. Another potion up there. So yeah, these potions, I have no idea if they're misplaced or if they were intentionally put, like there's some sort of magic in this place. And there is a lot of magic in this place, if we're being realistic. I mean, it's a temple dedicated to an evil god or an evil demon or something like that. So kind of makes sense that there's a lot of residual magic in the air, so to speak. Does beg the question though, why is Xardus the only person that managed to uncover this mystery? What the fuck were uh, the other mages doing? I mean, we know the mages of water were just probably blinded by the amount of magical ore they acquired so far, in the sense that their senses were blinded, like how you can jam a radar so it doesn't pick up any signals. So Troll Fist, ooh, that does look like a fabulous weapon. But what were the fire mages doing though? I mean, these are supposed to be mages, right? The best mages of the realm. If you remember in the beginning, um, the narrator, which is Xardus really, because Xardus is a narrator, he tells you that the king sent the best magicians of the realm, so... Okay, some unimpressive demons to kill. Donkey. Anything here? Another weapon. So I think all of these super weapons we find are sort of like environmental storytelling that just tells you that, you know, there are other heroes that try to explore this place, adventure through this place, and this is what happened to them. Now we have a Templar. And at this point I think I shouldn't even bother parrying anymore, because I can just face tank the damage. Okay, quickly heal up and put you to rest, my friend, because unfortunately you're following a very evil god and your eyes are red, and that's never a good thing. Now, there's a bug here. And after this guy, we're probably gonna end the video, or actually we're gonna end the video before we reach this guy. So I'm just gonna quick save the game right here. So yeah, this is probably the perfect moment to end the video right here, exactly before we reach the Sleeper's Temple, over this gaping chasm right here. And cool design, by the way. Really looks evil, really looks nice. Kind of gives me Aku vibes from Samurai Jack. But in any case, now we're gonna end the video right here, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video when we're finally gonna try to kill the last Orc Priest in the distance, whose name is Grash Varag Arushat. So this guy actually has 3 names. Might be the most badass priests of them all. So I want to wish you guys a wonderful day, and if it's going to be one of those bad days, I want to wish you the strength and wisdom to overcome it as best as you can. If you like the video, you can like and subscribe and all that jazz, and if you really want to help support the channel, you can buy me a coffee so we can share more stories together. So until next time, remember guys, the most important story in the world is your own. Cheers guys, and take care of yourselves.